Greetings guys, this is ZagaTechFX. In this tutorial I'm going to talk about shorts. I'm going to talk about binary trading. I'm going to make it very short because I've been doing videos on how to trade forex. So without this knowledge of forex trading and little lecture I gave about volatility, you need to know how to trade volatility with applying some different strategies and numbers using the moving averages and other things. But today I'm going to talk about show you what I use to trade volatility index or indices. So with no further ado, here is my MT5, and you guys will be like, what's all this? What is this on my screen? First of all, let me show you currencies on synthetic indices. On the left hand side, you see volatility 100, 50, 75, 10, HF volatility. You see step index, you see Euro USD step index, see it here? Step off, you see? USD Japan step off. So they keep adding different kind of volatility to the guys that can be traded. Understand? Maybe before this year runs out, they're gonna add a lot of volatilities. People can trade and make a lot of money. Understand? So with no further ado, let me show you guys what I do trade volatile. This here below is a chronic it's a kind of T RSI. This is the index here. Then this arrow, this point you see here is called a parabolic SR, parabolic SAR, SAR, and this here is this one is called MACD, and the tiny line between it is what they call 3D oscillator. But I'm going to remove this. Let me remove this to remove that confusion. Now trading this volatility index is very easy. When I use this indicator, I always watch my support and resistance because it forms every time. That is why the market is volatile. It forms every time. Support and resistance forms every time. Off and on it forms. Now let me start below to explain something. Below this one, we have a high RSI, and we have a lower one here, the high one and the lower one too. You see the two RSI here. Now let's just forget about this parabolic. It also helps me to confirm entry too. Now this tiny line will always have a cross, but looking at the levels now, we have level 10, 10, you have minus 10, we have 10, we have 0, which is the neutral. Now looking at this, when the market tries to go down, for example, you see this movement here, see this sell here, the trend was uptrend. I got a signal, you got a signal here. Then this was a crossover. This tiny line had a crossover here. You understand? I waited because it has been ranging. It hasn't crossed this minus 10 line here. So I know I got a signal like here, got this signal here. Then I waited for this to give me a good signal. By this Vima MACD gave me a crossover here. This crossover here. I now entered the trade and I picked the trend downtrend here. Now it went down to this spot and exited. I exited here, not minding this because this did not appear here. Basically, this does not repent to this small arrow you see here does not repent to. Doesn't repent. If it's there and the candle closes, it will be there. It will not move. If it is there and this candle closes, it will not shift. Secondly, if it is there like these ones you see here now, had they been it repents, all of them will disappear. It doesn't repent at all. All these small dot you see here does not repent. And this candlestick is another indicator I just added to change the candlestick for me from understand the movement. So you can always catch a perfect entry using these kind of indicators to do it. So I said I will not bore you guys. Definitely, how did I get this indicator? I don't really know if the guy that sold it to me scammed me or I don't know, because I never made research to search it. Look at the indicator here. I bought it for, he gave it to me for $250. There's a bunch of MT5 indicators. There's a bunch of it. All these things are not in normal MT5 indicator. MT5 came with just few, these are the custom ones I added. This or just came with few normal thing in MT4. Normal indicators you have in MT4 is stay there. But he sold this to me for $250. So guys, I like taking risky though. Most of you who knows me knows I like taking risks. So I just got the indicator. He sold it to me for $250, and he sent it to me. I said fine. Since all these things is here, I have to make use of it. I think I have to recover my money in volatility since it's what I need. So inside all these indicators, that is where I got all this indicator, and I found out that this dot does not repent at all. This up and down blue and red does not, and circle does not repent. And secondly, and I have to find a way to get my way in. And secondly, I try to search on. I was trying to know why people are looking for, how to get lecture on volatility indices. So I had to make research. Basically, I went for YouTube search. Almost everybody on YouTube is telling subscribe to my Telegram channel for strategy. $50 less price there you see is $50. The highest price 100, 200. You give me a strategy to trade volatility. My brother, it's a choice. If you want to go in, you go in. If you want to buy the strategy, you buy the strategy. It's a choice. If you want to make on your own, it's a choice. You can buy strategy of $50, $100. So for this one now, I'm trying to give it to you now. I was looking at this thing now. It has turned to turn coast. What do I mean by turn coast? I'll still explain this later, because it has turned to turn coast. It has turned to turn coast. So this is indicator I use to trade. It's very simple. Here you see a moving average. Here the dot sign, a candlestick, support and resistance. This MACD that shows me. So between this place is a ranging pattern, and we have this here downtrend here. All this RSI, TRSI, a crossover and a crossover and a crossover. So then let me talk about this resistance, support and resistance. We all know what support and resistance is. It's more like price action. Volatility 75 is highly volatile. It's very, very volatile. It goes up and down. It creates support and resistance any moment, at any time. This is 5 minutes time frame, and you check the other one here. This is 1 hour time frame. Now this is not forex where you see 1 hour is buying, 30 minutes is selling, 5 minutes is buying, 1 minute is neutral. This is not it. Now let's look at this. This candlestick here now is a sell candlestick. You see, this is 1 hour. Now check. This is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. This is complete 45 minutes. And this is 5 minutes time frame, 5, 10. This 4 candlestick is more like 20 minutes, 40 minutes. Now checking this candlestick now, it's still on. It's still on, and when it elapses, it's selling. No, that's why I said if this one is buying now, let's check this candlestick that bought on 1 hour time frame. You see the buying on. I think this should be buying on, or this one should be buying on 1 hour time frame. I guess it should be this buying on 1 hour time frame. So this buying here should be on 1 hour time frame. On 1 hour time frame, on 5 minutes it should be this 1 hour time frame. You count from 5 minutes back, and you get your 1 hour of this buy trend here. Buy on 1 hour time frame. That's why I said it's not for that. You see 1 hour buying, then you come to 5 minutes. 5 minutes will be busy selling. You see, still selling, which means the 1 hour here is still selling. So if you catch a good entry, you pick a trade. Now it has formed a weak resistance here. Tonko's resistance means it have tested before, and it broke the resistance on support. That's why it turned Tonko's. The same thing applicable to this one. There was a former resistance before, resistance before. It broke it one, still break it again. The second one is why it turned second one. Now this signal here, how will you trade it? Remember, this moving average I added here is 50 moving average. You can add 200, you can add 100. It helps you to filter out. It helps you to filter out up and downtrend. For example, this is an uptrend. This is a downtrend. It filters it out for you, a long uptrend or a long downtrend. Now looking at this uptrend here, this gave me a signal buy. This gave me a signal buy, and this RSI below 10, it gave me a signal buy. It crossed this light orange line here. It crossed it. They gave me a signal buy. But you will not enter on this candle and just allow it to elapse. Allow it to finish up. Allow the candlestick to elapse. You have to add a candle timer, because trading this is trading this volatility is sweet if you catch a good entry, and you will definitely catch a good entry any moment, anytime. You definitely catch a good entry any moment, anytime. So that is it. You catch a good entry any moment, anytime, and you can make a good profit. And remember, any short movement, any slight movement, like you say want to trade this can make you, if you use a high loss size, it can, this from here now to here, from this point to this point, can make you thousands of dollars. So that's why any short movement is profitable. Let me show you guys example how you lose and how you gain. Let me place a trade here. It's a downward trend and I place sell, double sell. When looking at it now, just short movement. You see, short movement. I mean, I'm already in loss. See, short movement. It's a very short movement, very light movement. Why I use 0.79 lot size. You see, I'm in profit already. You see that short move, just a short movement here. I'm already in profit. You see, just slight movement. This is 5 minutes time frame. Oh, this is not 1 hour time frame. You see, I went back to loss again. Any short movement you hear, you're already in profit. That's why if you see scalpers, they don't waste time. If I scalp this, I'll be in good profit. This is going backward. Any short movement, I'm in profit. So that's why it's good to catch a perfect entry like this. Here, give me a signal, a crossover, and this I enter. And in uptrend, I scalp it with small lot size 0.05. You see that? You see, just see short movement here. I'm in profits. What you need to do is just to close. That's all. 0.7 lot size. So that's why it's good for you to use lower lot size if you have a lower capital. If you have a small capital, remember this is demo account. This is not a live account. I don't want to risk anything around. So if you have a small capital, just imagine I placed a trade. I placed a sell signal here. Imagine, see this red arrow. Let's look at it clearly. Good. This is 5 minutes time frame. Just see this small red arrow here, and from here to here, imagine just from here to here, gave me some box, gave me some up to $300. So if you have even if you use 0.01, the lowest lot size, from here to here will give you good profit. Then if you have catch this entry here from 0.101 lot size, you have a very long profit. So that is it. Volatility is good to trade. And still look, if you still look at 1 hour, it's still selling. That's why you see all this long sell here. And if you 1 hour returns back, but this here will begin to return back to buy. Hope you guys understand. So where is this trend heading to? It's heading to this weak support here. And definitely you see it has crossed this 50 moving average. And the other thing I did not explain again is this. There is a tiny thing is this tiny line, this moving average you see between the line. This is also another indicator, triangular moving average 5. So I changed the moving average to 5. So it gives you a colored, a colored stuff sell, gives you green buy, gives you pink. Sorry, this is pink color. Give you pink sell, give you green buy. I added it up to this indicator for further confirmation. So anytime it crosses, I enter. So it all depends on the way you want to trade. So this is one of the first thing I always use. I still have other strategies I will still lecture on, but this is just the first one. I use this indicator, which is unique and very fast for me to scalp and get out. If I scalp this, I can make. If you definitely sit down for like 4 or 5 hours and catch a good trend and trade uptrend and begin to scalp it, you'll be keeping large amount in your account. So that is it. That is how it is. For example, you look at this one. So what else am I going to tell you now? If you want to trade on 5 minutes, I don't trade on 1 minute time frame. That is what I recommend. I do not trade on 1 minute time frame. I don't go there. So it all depends on you. I trade on 5 minutes. So what I do is I trade 5 minutes to 1 hour or 4 hours, 15 minutes to 4 hours. That's how I trade. If I want to enter on 15 minutes time frame, you can still trade on 10 minutes. This is just normal time frame. If you want to trade on 10 minutes, or you want to change this on 10 minutes, you come to time here, click on it. You can see minutes here. You can choose any kind of minute you want. 6 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 20, 12 or so. How many minutes you want to trade on? So there is time. In MT5 there is more than 1 to 10 minutes. If you check hours, you see 1 to 12 hours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 12. So that is how it is. You can trade on how many minutes time frame. But for me, I recommend you trade it on 5 minutes. Then you check your 1 hour time frame and 4 hours time frame. If you still check 1 hour again, it's still selling. That's why you see 5 minutes selling. So if you catch a good entry on a candlestick, like for example, you got a signal. This is a sell signal. This is a sell signal, 1 minute sell signal on 1 hour time frame. I count down on 5 minutes time frame and place a trade because I know 1 hour is selling. At least it's going to take at least 2 or 3 pips. I'll scalp and go. Hope you guys are getting my points now. For example, I got a buy signal here. Boom, this show me a buy. I come to 5 minutes, place buy. How many 5 minutes will make 1 hour? Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe you go down, down, up, down, down. 1 hour will elapse. I will close my trade. So we should all be smart and think more further. So I said I will just make the video short. There's nothing more or less to talk about in this video because I've been lecturing on forex trading, and those knowledge you have in forex trading is what you need to apply. But in volatility, it differs and it's lucrative if you know what you are doing. So what people do now is this. Let me tell you what people do. People trade volatility indices, volatility index. When they trade it and make a good amount of money, they withdraw it and enter into forex with large amounts. So you see somebody depositing $5,000 in forex for trading for a start. You're wondering what is happening. He has been trading volatility and compounding his money in volatility. So when he withdraws to his account, he places and place it to his forex account, and he can be using 0.1 lot size to trade forex. When he catch a good entry, a signal, you just place it and get out, or use a robot. For me, I don't recommend robot. I've been using robot, but it gets me lazy. It makes me look lazy. So you guys know what I'm talking about. So that is just it. So I've just talked about support and resistance. You have to verify support, which is here. You are waiting for it to break out. When it breaks out, you enter. You give a signal of breakout, you enter, but you shouldn't enter through this spot. Even if you give a signal for breakout, watch here and watch what is happening here. For example, see this ranging pattern here. It will keep giving you buy, sell, buy, sell. All these things are invalid. When you watch this trend here, you wait for a complete breakout. For example, it has been ranging. You wait for a complete breakout. When you mean by complete breakout, you give you a complete breakout or a complete breakout, then you have a confirmation here. This RSI 10 and minus 10, you enter, you sell when it's above here, you buy when it's below here. You understand? Even if you buy when it's below here, close your trade. I've showed you guys. I just did a trade now. Like I still there already, waiting for you to see. I can't just 5 minutes sorry, it's still there. Yes, this is 1 hour. On 1 hour, this is just the trade I made that got me some few dollars. And if you check 5 minutes, you see just from here to here that got me using 0.7 lot size that got me this amount. What if I entered this spot and from here to here, you guess how much I'll be making? So it's very easy to understand. It's very easy to do if you focus your time and understand. So even if you find it difficult to trade forex, use the knowledge you have in forex, trade volatility, apply so many things you need to apply, and you definitely get a good result. So in upcoming video, I'll talk about using other confirmations, like other strategies to trade. This is one of it. This is number one of it. This one I started because I've been looking for indicator to use. I got this for $250. Then I applied them and I started testing all of them before I begin. So there's not much word here. So let me rephrase everything I've said now. Rephrase. I have a support and resistance. This circle arrow, support and resistance level. This tiny moving average with colored up and down buy and sell signal. Candlestick. This MACD. Wait, it has its own setting 12.25.9. Is also TRSI. So this indicator is custom indicator. Is a custom, not normal. Not this. This is not normal RSI you see here. This is not normal RSI parabolic SR. This is not normal parabolic SR you see here. This one is different. You see, this one is kind of different. So this one is also different too, but the same thing. So that is just it. It's still selling. You see a long sell now. It's a very big long sell, but on 1 hour time frame, it's still selling. This is what it means to be, too smart. When you get this alert on 1 hour time frame, you say, wow, okay, it's selling. I have to take a trade now. You just boom, enter. Be smart on that. Be very smart on that, guys. This helps me a lot. Definitely. Let me just share one thing with you. If I want to trade on 5 minutes, if I get alert here, buy on 1 hour, I come to 5 minutes, I place a trade and close and wait for my profit. That's what I do. Understand? then I confirm with other things I added here for more confirmation. That is it. So I'm not going to bore you with normal long talk or whatever. So more videos that's going to come up. I'm going to teach you another strategy using moving averages and other add-up things and strategy I'm going to talk about. So that is it. If you like my video, say thank you. If I'm giving long talks, I don't know. The choice of you watching this is here. You didn't pay me to do it, so I'm just doing it. But definitely you have to sacrifice some token, because other videos that's going to come up is for at least for people that gave me some. I say thank you, like bro, you're trying. I need you to give me more strategy. So if you have like 4 or 5 strategies, you'll be good to go. All right, thank you guys, and God bless you. This is ZagaTechFX. I don't have much to say about volatility in this index. Everybody has voluntary to trade. Bye for now. Peace. Yeah, sure. So let's forget something. If you really need all these tools, like I'm not saying the bunch of indicators that you want to use, maybe if you want to apply them for your own use, listen guys, I'm not going to charge like $100, $50, $60 or $200, $500 for anything, or $30. So just a small token. You know, people don't value free things. I would have given all these things free, but I will not do that. Even if you get all these things free now, many of you here in this channel, in this Telegram channel that's going to watch this video, or around people watching it, would have watched it on YouTube, will definitely find a way and sell it for $50, $100. So for you to get all these tools I'm using now, you need to spend a small token, so you'll be serious to use it yourself. So that is all. That is all I have to say. Definitely. That's all. So if you need to get those a bunch of indicators I have, just copy the folder and send to you. It's a small token. I'm not there. I'm not there for your money. I'm here for your success, not my own success. So the more I teach you, the more I learn more things. So if I learn more things and advance and see more strategy, I give out. So even if I don't teach you and stay on my own, I can't learn anything. So if I teach you and you learn, if we learn together, at least if I make any mistake, you correct me. If you make, I'll tell you this is wrong. So if I make any mistake, you correct me. We all learn together and grow together and be successful together. So I'm only here for your success, not for any bad things there. I try to give people opportunity, but I think many of us are trying to use it in a corny way. They will ask for free things. I give them free things. The next thing they will do is just to go out there and start selling the free things they got. Fine, it's okay. They want to make money. Fine, it's okay. But for getting it again from me, at least you have to spend that small token so you understand what it means. That free people don't value free things at all. So thank you guys, and God bless you. ZagaTechFX. Bye for now.